local people, local news and events, local sports, local matters. For all things Lloydminster and area, this is Live with Kurt Price.
Hey, welcome and thanks for joining us today at Wellings of Lloydminster. We're here today to celebrate with Wellings, who will hold their grand opening for this beautiful new clubhouse today from 2 to 5. Nicole Dudding will join us with details, and we'll hear from Diane Gow, a resident here at Wellings, and we'll hear more about this vibrant 55-plus community that just got even better. Now, if you can't make it down today, we remind you that you can always call Nicole at 780-872-8537. You can set up your private tour of a gorgeous villa and, of course, this beautiful clubhouse. Wellings of Lloydminster is located at 3211 72nd Avenue, and what they love to say is care freedom living starts here. We're going to talk about that today. Love Stories back for Valentine's Day, presented by Richardson's Jewelry and Spiro's Lloydminster. If you would like to appear as a couple live on Kurt Price, on Live with Kurt Price, and tell us your love story, just send us an email to livewithkurtprice@gmail.com. Sometimes the guys can be pretty hard to convince to do this, but usually the ladies are really excited to do it. But I did talk to one gentleman yesterday who was off the wall looking forward to doing this. So those couples appearing on Live with Kurt Price to tell us their love story receive a $100 Spiro's gift card, and they can use that for a romantic night out. The snow is disappearing, but luckily we have had enough of it that we'll make it to Sunday for the Lloydminster Cross Country Ski Club's annual Loppet. The annual Loppet is this Sunday, January 18th at Poplar Bluffs. That's the ski area. And registration starts at 10 a.m. and is $20 for adults, $10 for 17 and under, and $50 for family, with Lloydminster registered jackrabbits going for free. There are various distances available, and a chili and bun lunch will be served with drinks and dessert, and that's all included. Poplar Bluff is located approximately 20 kilometers east of Lloydminster on Highway 303, and then you can follow the signs north, and everyone is welcome. This Saturday and Sunday is the annual Lloydminster Gun and Outdoorsman Show, and that's in the WLS Convention Center at the Lloydminster Exhibition. The doors are open on Saturday 10 to 5 and on Sunday 10 to 3. Dwayne Davison is the president of the Lloydminster Fish and Game Association, and he told us it's a great time to renew your membership for the Fish and Game Association, and also pick up a ticket for the Fish and Wildlife Awards banquet on January 31st with entertainment by Caleb Watson.
What he is an outdoor adventurist, I guess is probably a great term for him. He's a Saskatchewan fellow, young fellow, and he does some crazy canoeing. And he went on a 3,000 kilometer canoe trip by himself through the Northwest Territories from Fort Smith to Tuktoyaktuk by himself, and 122 days. And the stories that came out of that are just wow.
The Geek on the Peak is back this February, raising funds for the 50th anniversary of Telemiracle in Saskatchewan. Ian Bull and Louis Stang will be living on a 20-foot-high scaffold by the Hope statue at City Hall starting at 5 p.m. on February 1st. They'll be collecting donations, and Ian told us that they're also still looking for sponsorships.
So we're asking for a $1,000 donation, and that gives you a banner on our scaffolding. We have had a huge response. We're so flattered. We really are flattered. We're very humbled. McAllister Drilling, like, they really went deep into their pockets, excuse the pun, like, but they really did. You know, there are some major people that stepped up. And so all their banners go all around the scaffolding. Part of the deal is that they can send an annoying employee up for an hour.
Time now for Live in Lloydminster, brought to you by the Vic Juba Community Theatre and May Cinema 6.
Lloydminster is enjoying some unusually warm winter weather, and it's the perfect excuse to get out and experience some amazing live entertainment. Hi everyone, I'm Tanis Heinz, and this is Live in Lloyd with a look at what's coming up at Vic Juba Community Theatre. Kicking things off, the Lloydminster Regional Theatre Foundation presents Spinning Wheel on January 27th. 11 of Lloydminster's finest musicians will recreate the vibrant hits of the 70s, from Saturday in the Park to Proud Mary, and of course, Spinning Wheel. Tickets start at $30, with student tickets also available. Proceeds will help fund essential capital equipment and maintenance projects here at Vic Juba Community Theatre. We have something the whole family will love. Toy Story, a ballet production, comes to the stage on the afternoon of February 8th. The ballet is a magical retelling of the Pixar classic featuring beautiful choreography, colorful costumes, and as a bonus, you can come dressed as your favorite Toy Story character. Tickets are just $20 for adults and $10 for kids. Rock fans, get ready for the American Rock Legends Tribute on February 20th, featuring the music of John Fogerty, CCR, Bruce Springsteen, and Bob Seger. Enjoy iconic sing-along hits and non-stop energy. Tickets are $50. Magic and laughter take over on March 5th when Murray the Magician brings his family-friendly, comedy-packed illusion show to town. Known from America's Got Talent and Pawn Stars, this is one show you won't want to miss. Country fans can mark April 18th for the Morgan Wallen Tribute, followed by comedy legend Ron James on April 28th with his brand new show, The Noise Between Our Ears. So even if winter's taking it easy this year, the entertainment calendar certainly isn't. Grab your tickets early at the box office or on our website at vicjubatheatre.ca. And we'll see you at the theater. I'm Tanis Heinz, and this has been Live in Lloyd.
And now playing at May Cinema 6 as of Friday, 28 years later, Bone Temple. This film was shot back-to-back with its predecessor 28 years later and is the fourth installment of the 28 Days Later film series, taking place after the events of the previous film. Spike is inducted into Sir Jimmy Crystal's gang of acrobatic killers in a post-apocalyptic Britain ravaged by the rage virus. Meanwhile, Dr. Ian Kelson forms a new relationship with potentially world-changing consequences. There is another installment planned for this series. However, the director has said that it'll depend on if audiences go and see Bone Temple. So if you're a fan of the franchise, make sure you see this one. Also playing at May Cinema 6, Song Sung Blue about the Neil Diamond tribute band Lightning and Thunder. There's also Anaconda, Avatar Fire and Ash, The Housemaid, Zootopia 2, Saturday and Sunday matinees of Charlie the Wonder Dog and the SpongeBob movie, plus the Lord of the Rings trilogy returns to the big screen. For tickets and showtimes to all upcoming movies, including Bone Temple, go to maintheaters.com. Live in Lloyd is brought to you by the Vic Juba Community Theatre and May Cinema 6. Cupcakes for Caregivers is for every caregiver that goes out of their way to provide exceptional care. From family members and neighbors to nurses and doctors, caregivers make a difference every day. That's what Cupcakes for Caregivers is all about. You can nominate someone special by emailing livewithkurtprice@gmail.com and share how they have made a difference for you and your loved ones. It's a great way to say thank you to those who are often taken for granted. Cupcakes for Caregivers is proudly presented by Lloydminster Sobeys and Umbrella Marketing and Design with Live with Kurt Price. We'll take a break, and when we come back, right here at Wellings of Lloydminster, we get ready for the grand opening of this beautiful new clubhouse. It goes from 2 to 5 this afternoon at 3211 72nd Avenue, and we'll be right back with Nicole Dudding.
At Diamond 7 Meats, we work with local farm families to provide a high-quality product and a great selection for you. Try our mouth-watering smokies, pulled pork, roast beef, and more, made pure and natural with no additives or fillers. We offer custom processing, and our experienced team works for you to provide a selection of sausage, burgers, and jerkies made to your specifications. Take your grilling to the next level with a Yoder smoker. Complete the grilling experience with a Canadian-made, award-winning line of House of Q barbecue sauces. We're locally owned and operated, and we look forward to seeing you today.
At Lloydminster and District Co-op, membership matters more. Because being part of a co-op means you're connected to something bigger than yourself. From long-held legacy by those who built our communities, to people you call family, friends, and neighbors. When you're a Lloyd Co-op member, you're an owner in a local business that prides itself on purpose alongside profit. You earn cash back, you help support causes that matter most, and you're building a better way of life for the next generation. Membership matters more.
How can you help support the oil and gas industry and jobs in Western Canada? The answer is closer than you think. Sell your scrap metals to PWM Steel. PWM sells scrap iron to Evraz, located in Regina. Evraz's #1 customer is the energy sector, building pipes and plates for the oil and gas industry. PWM Steel is your locally owned metal recycler and steel service center in the area. Plus, they're a strong supporter of the community. PWM Steel, your top steel supplier for Alberta and Saskatchewan for 40 years.
BioClean Disaster Services is committed, certified, reliable, and will help you get your life back. 1-833-246-8326. When disaster hits, it can devastate the entire family. Well, BioClean Disaster Services will take care of your property and your belongings, but more than anything, take care of your family. In 10 years, they've become Lloydminster's local restoration company. You see their name on the BioClean Aquatic Center. You know what they do in the community, things that they've done like for the Sexual Assault Center. But in that time, over 10 years, they're not only Lloydminster's local restoration company, they've also become Lloydminster's largest restoration company. 1-833-246-8326, BioClean Disaster Services. Welcome back, and thanks for joining us here at Wellings of Lloydminster, 3211 72nd Avenue. We're excited to be here today to celebrate the grand opening of this beautiful clubhouse, which goes from 2 to 5 this afternoon. Nicole Dudding is our guest. Nicole, thanks for giving us some of your time today. I know it's a busy day today, and it didn't start off exceptionally well for you.
No, it didn't actually. And thanks, Kurt, for having me on your show. I really look forward to sharing all that Wellings has to offer with you and everybody else.
So tell us what happened this morning.
Oh my gosh. So of course, I'm not good in front of camera, so I'm already a little nervous from this day. And just before Kurt arrived here, I quickly ran outside for a quick second and left my keys inside, and I got locked out. So I had to quickly run across the neighborhood to Jim's place and borrow his phone to put in a 911 call for somebody to come and let me in. Luckily, check the front door, the back door, the front door. Finally, by fate, the door opened. So the key code was being a little bit temperamental. I think maybe just with the cold and then the thaw. I'm not too sure, but nonetheless, I got back in. So might have a little bit of windblown hair, but
how can you not today? Yeah,
exactly.
Even my hair is a little windblown today. There's not much of it there.
Yeah, so started my day well, that's for sure.
Well, Nicole, we've been talking about Wellings on our show for a couple of years now, actually. And I remember when they started talking about this clubhouse.
Yeah,
it turned out to be more beautiful than I even could have imagined. Like when you're told about what the clubhouse is I thought it was gonna be like a one-room clubhouse. There's multiple rooms. This is gorgeous.
I know, isn't it? Yeah. And yeah, they did start the development of Wellings back in 2023, but it was on the construction side. Just here within the last month, it's rolled over completely to operations. And yes, this clubhouse has been open to our residents now for the last 3 weeks. Has the gym, as you can see, maybe behind us in this video.
Yep.
We have a gym. We have a full industrial sized kitchen.
Like that kitchen is incredible.
I know, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you know what? People are kind of nervous sometimes about downsizing, or like we like to say, right sizing for their lifestyle. But just because you downsize into one of our smaller villas doesn't mean you have to give up those family events. You can still book in the kitchen and have Thanksgiving dinner with all of your families. It can comfortably seat 18 people in there.
Wow.
Yeah.
So is that how it works? If you want the clubhouse to yourself, you just talk to yourself, book it?
what it is the kitchen we do for private bookings for our residents.
Okay.
We don't block off the whole clubhouse for the residents, the other residents that live here. But for instance, if one of our residents wants to have a family gathering, they just let me know, and it's completely free of charge for them. I just let them use the kitchen, block it off on our calendar, and it's theirs to enjoy.
Okay, I kind of cut you off though, because we're in this beautiful space. Tell us about this space right here, and there's also a game room.
Yeah, so this is just the grand space. This space, we just recently had a piano donated to us so people can sit in here and have a little bit of live entertainment now. We have the big screen TV for watching curling or the hockey games, sitting in here nicely by this electric fireplace. We've been in the process of populating a library in here for people that just want to sit. Otherwise, just over here is gaming tables, you know, where every day it seems at 2:00, half the residents will sit in here and share a coffee, sit and do puzzles. Across in the other corner there's a big games room with a pool table. We're just in the process of getting our shuffleboard table in here. So that's going to be fun for everyone too.
Do you know the exact size of this?
Over 4,000 square feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's only the clubhouse, because if you stretch outside, we have a pickleball court that has 2 full courts. We have outdoor shuffleboard. We have 2 horseshoe pits. And then we have nice, beautiful patio furniture out there. And I'm going to look into getting a fire pit for us for summer too, so we can have wiener roasts from time to time and just sit and gather outside. Yeah.
I've seen different puzzles every time I've been here.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
How is that
there's
possible?
been
It
at
takes
least
me
4.
4 months to do a puzzle.
Yeah. And it's so fun seeing them gather over there and working at them together.
Okay, this is a 55 plus community.
Yes, it is.
It's a vibrant community. What does that mean? What is vibrant? Like,
you know, I think what the word vibrant means is like, it's care freedom here. You know, all of our residents here, they've downsized from their home. They're at that stage in life where it's maybe not necessarily downsizing, but it's right sizing. It's choosing a lifestyle that gives them the freedom to do what they want on their time and gaining it back. It's vibrant because people are active. There's always people walking around the trail. In the summertime, we have people utilizing the pickleball court. Everybody in here is just happy. They've given up the responsibilities and the obligations of jobs and careers, and they just enjoy each other's company now.
what's going to happen here this afternoon?
Oh my gosh. So this afternoon is our clubhouse grand opening. So from 2 till 5 p.m., it's open to the public. If you'd like to come down, come on down. Check out our new facility. I'm going to have 3 different units open as well, just across the way. So if one wants, they're more than welcome to go on a self-guided tour of the 2 vacant units. I have a volunteer going to be over in my old office in Unit 2, which is a furnished suite in the Aurora. So you can see firsthand what our villas look like. You can come in. We're going to be having light appetizers, refreshments. A lot of our community members are going to be here. They'll have a resident tag on, so they'll be easy to recognize. So if anybody has any questions, if I'm caught up, they are more than happy to answer them for anybody that's here. So
you talk to residents all the time. I bet everybody has a different reason for coming into Wellings.
You know what? Everybody has a different reason. Yeah, everybody has a different reason in a different season and a different path in life. So
do you find that people like, you want everybody to come down today, right? Not just because you know somebody that's at Wellings. Everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome.
Everybody that's shown interest in the past, anybody that's been curious. I've actually reached out to Hemstock, Hearthstone, Points West, and I've invited their managers and their leasing agents to come down and see it firsthand. You know, a lot of times people aren't quite ready to make that next step into that way of life, right? This is an option before then, you know, and I've also reached out to some realtors because there's a lot of people who are curious about selling their home, but yet aren't really quite ready to make the step. So I want them too to see what Wellings has to offer so that then they can say to those people, maybe have a look there, you know, explore your options before you make that decision.
Well, obviously this is one of the big benefits.
This
clubhouse is one of the big benefits, but it doesn't really stop there, does it?
No, it doesn't. Yeah, we've had residents that have lived in here for 2 years now, anxiously awaiting for this clubhouse to open up. Yeah, but they still love the community. Right. They still love the people, you know. It's such an amazing, and we have a lot of little bunnies actually too in this community that they absolutely adore, some of the residents. Yeah.
Okay, you were telling me there's gardens in the summer too?
Yeah, in the summer, we have raised beds just along the side of the clubhouse here. So all the residents have to do is just let me know if they want 1, 2, or 3, and they can plant as many beds as they would like. I think we have 16 out there currently, and there's room for more if and when they get used. So
Nicole, you absolutely love being here, don't you?
you know what? I've only been in this position now for 6 months. I started here in July, and I absolutely love it. Yeah, absolutely love it. I love the people. I love the opportunity. And yeah, I can hardly wait to get it full so that we can share this with everybody who's ready to right size their life.
We kind of talked about the benefits of the clubhouse. Let's talk about the benefits of the villas.
Okay.
Because I know like there was a stretch of time here over December where I don't think we went 2 days without shoveling snow.
Yeah. Well, we have care freedom living here. So none of our residents have to pick up that shovel ever again. Yeah, we have a company, Pioneer Landscaping, that come in regularly, clearing all the snow from all the common areas, as well as shoveling right up to their front door. In the summertime, they don't have to worry about pulling a weed or mowing grass. They don't have to worry about the repairs of roofs or anything. They just live. The villas are beautiful. They are state of the art. All of them have radiant in-floor heat. We have air conditioning in the summertime. There's 1-bedroom units and there's 2-bedroom units with a garage in case not ready to give up your garage. There's absolutely not one stair in our whole community. It is all entry-level bungalow-style villas.
Okay, those garages are pretty deep too.
Yeah, they are.
Like if a person wanted to park their vehicle in there and still have a workbench, you could.
Easily. Yeah. Easily. Yeah. Fits a full-size truck plus with a deep freeze and shelving at the front.
Yeah, I think that's a big selling point for some guys. They like to tinker.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Yeah.
My garage over there that I've been using right now, however, is filled with my golf cart. Yeah. So in the summertime, I can give people tours around our community on our golf cart. It's kind of fun.
How many villas are there?
So right now, we're just finished the development of phase 1, and we have 66 units. Currently, 23 of them are rented. So we're just starting our leasing process, getting the ball rolling. And this grand opening that we're having today will hopefully encourage people to maybe look at that next step in life. I
started by saying you can take a private tour. You love doing that.
Yeah, I love doing that. Today, I might not have time for private tours,
That's
but
right.
I have the units open, and I have a volunteer in some of them to answer any questions that they might have. And by all means, I'm happy to follow up and book a private tour after for sure.
Everything is built into one cost. There's no hidden cost like you might get when you're a homeowner. You worry a little bit about the furnace. You worry about the roof when we get as much snow as we've had. It turns as heavy as we've had and stuff like that. You don't have to worry about any of that here.
You don't have to worry about any of that here, Kurt. Nothing. It's care freedom. We take care of everything for you. No property taxes. There's no hidden fees in condo fees. It's basically your rent, your utilities, and your life.
So the other day when I was here, I ended up talking to one resident, who I've known for years and years, and they're getting ready to travel.
Yeah.
It's no worries. They're not worried about their place here.
No, they're not. All they simply have to do is lock the door and walk away. Yeah.
Yeah, really simple.
Really simple.
So is it you, Nicole? You just go in and make sure everything's okay?
Yep.
Close it up?
Quite frequently I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's other residents that will have their own family come in and have a peek at it. But we have a few residents in here right now that are gone down south for the winter, or one's down in BC for the winter. And I just go in, and when we do our empty unit checks, just make sure everything's functioning properly and go from there.
Is the 2-bedroom the most popular?
Yeah, it's called our Aurora. It's a 2-bedroom with a garage, but it has these beautifully high vaulted ceilings. Yeah. So you just have sunlight beaming in 24/7. Well, maybe not quite 24/7, but
it is Lloyd.
Yeah, exactly.
It's Lloydminster.
It is. Yeah, exactly.
It's not Medicine Hat, the sunniest place in the world, right?
So actually, my office used to be in an Aurora unit before this clubhouse was open, and now my office has moved in here. And it was actually quite bright. Half the time, I'd have to draw the drape because I couldn't see my computer, so I tuck one to the back. But
okay, it won't take you long either to walk into an Aurora and feel it on your feet.
Oh yeah, because
that's such a nice. I didn't realize that would feel so good.
Yeah, radiant in.
It's like a heated steering wheel almost, but for your feet.
I know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and there's air conditioning units in the summertime. So.
Yeah. What am I forgetting, Nicole?
Well,
I know you want people to come down this afternoon
yes,
and check out the clubhouse. It's a very big deal to have this open now. People are excited about it. It's a gathering place.
It is a gathering place. And you know what? I think that Wellings is kind of unique because there's no other community in Lloydminster that has this, you know, it's a vibrant 55 plus community with a community clubhouse, things to do outside, beautiful walking paths. You know, we're just a stone's throw away from the back entrance to Bud Miller Park. So if you wanted to go on more of an excursion, you can hit that second lake and you can walk all the way into the amphitheater if you wanted to from here.
And I imagine like residents like making new friends all the time.
Making new friends all the time. Yeah. Everybody that's moved in here recently has been welcomed by all of the residents in here.
So Nicole, how often are you here? Like, like when you book an appointment, should you plan to come on the weekend? Like, how's it
I'm
work?
here every day, Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. And I carry my phones on weekends. Yeah. So anytime anybody wants to reach out, I'll always answer my phone. And then I'll book them in throughout the week. Yeah.
Sometimes you talk to people and you just know they love their job. Nicole's one of those people, and I think it's the people.
Yeah.
That the residents here that have made that for you.
It is.
Like you just love talking about the people that are here.
And you know what? It's funny when you get a camera in front of you because you always forget all those things that you want to say. But no, 100%. I love my job. I love this facility. I love the people that are in here. I love the opportunity that Wellings has given me at this stage of life. And I really do hope that you all come down this afternoon from 2 till 5 and see it with your own eyes. Because honestly, Wellings isn't a tough sell. Wellings sells itself. You know what I mean? I have no doubt that this place is going to be filled in no time for those people that just want a simpler life.
David Lopez coming today to cut the ribbon?
The deputy mayor.
Is that David today? I'm not sure. Anyway, what time?
Because the mayor is on holidays. Right?
What time does that go?
That's going to be at 2:30 this afternoon. Yeah.
Okay.
And Deanna from Umbrella Advertising, she's going to be here as well for that with me. She's our Wellings ambassador, actually.
Right.
So,
right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Nicole. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And Nicole's been talking about the residents. We'll take a break and be right back here at Wellings of Lloydminster. Once again, 7211 32nd Avenue. Did I get that right?
Yes.
And we'll talk more about this beautiful clubhouse with this grand opening today from 2 to 5. But also we'll meet one of the residents here, and she might be somebody you know because she's very well known around Lloydminster. We'll come right back with Diane Gow here at Wellings of Lloydminster.
At Jason Arden Associates Cooperators, we're proud to be a top-rated local insurance company that offers flexible solutions and expert advice for all your insurance and investment needs. We'll work with you to tailor your insurance specific to your needs, and we offer investment advice that always puts you first. At Cooperators, one of our core values is to give back to the communities that we live in. Thanks to the support of our clients in Lloydminster and area, in 2023, Jason Arden Associates has donated $40,000 to local nonprofits, charities, students, athletes, and other special events. How does your insurance company support our community?
I'm Brian Zinchuk of PipelineOnline.ca. I used to be a pipeliner, and I've spent the last 15 years reporting on energy in Saskatchewan. PipelineOnline.ca provides comprehensive coverage of light oil, heavy oil, lithium, helium, power production including coal, wind, solar, geothermal, natural gas, and nuclear. There's a lot happening in Saskatchewan's energy sector, and Pipeline Online is there for all of it. No one else comes even close.
It's more than just taxes at L&A CPA. Assurance, accounting, retirement planning, estate planning, business consulting, financial consulting, farm program support, and bookkeeping. But yes, there is always taxes. The team at L&A CPA is committed to helping you achieve your best results and will be there to assist you every step of the way. L&A CPA, with offices in Provost, Vermilion, and Lloydminster.
Superior Water specializes in nothing but water, and with over 23 years in the business, they're proud and confident that their water and their service is superior. For iron filters, water softeners, reverse osmosis distillers, chlorine removal, H2S odor removal, give Superior Water a call. 780-875-6636, or stop and see them at their 57th Avenue location right beside Sheepskin Loft, and stay hydrated with pure, clean water. I drink Superior Water because I like the taste, and after all, it is superior water. Well, welcome back. We're at Wellings of Lloydminster, 3211 72nd Avenue on the Alberta side, as Wellings gets ready to officially open their new clubhouse this afternoon. The celebration runs from 2 to 5, and you're invited to check it out for yourself. Wellings is a vibrant 55-plus community that, with the addition of this clubhouse, just got even more vibrant. Now, if you can't make it down today, though, we want to remind you that you can always call Nicole, 780-872-8537. Set up a private tour of one of their gorgeous villas, and of course this beautiful clubhouse. Well, Diane Gow is a resident here at Wellings, and she joins us now. And thank you, Diane. Thanks for doing this. I really appreciate it.
It's my pleasure.
Ran into you in the grocery store the other day, and that's maybe a great place to start. You're still doing your own cooking. What's wrong with you? Why are you still? Don't you have a servant by now?
It's very easy being here. I do minimal cleaning, cook what I want. Like you said, for a month straight, they were here shoveling. Didn't have to do anything. Love it. Love it.
How did you find out about Wellings?
Yeah, so my little bit of backtrack, my story is in 2017, my husband passed away, so about 8 years ago. So it took me 5 years of hard mourning. And like Dick Vulcan said, he said, you just never forget. It's with you all the time. So I've been working with Matt Peck and Asia Peck, and they just got married and they were looking for a house, and I needed to keep that that couple here in town. So I offered them my house and they bought it. So in May of this year, I moved out, they moved in, and the day that they moved in, they said they were pregnant. So it was a blessing.
It was a real blessing.
Really, really good blessing.
Meant to be.
Yeah. So it took me, like you said, right sizing. I was in my house for 23 years with 3 kids and my husband, William. And I started in January and I went full board for 3 months, put everything in boxes, gave everything away or donated, whatever, and then moved here. So it wasn't an easy process, but I feel so relieved, like, to get rid of everything. And living here, it's like a resort. I swear, I live right across the street. I come here. I've used this clubhouse 3 or 4 times already. People are so nice, but it's like a resort. Like, I just can't explain it any further than that.
When we talk about Wellings and we talk about traveling, you travel a lot. You're not in Lloydminster all the time.
Yeah, I have a house in Calgary with my 2 kids living in it. So.
Yeah. So it must be a lot more relaxing knowing you don't have to worry about your house when you are gone.
It is.
And I know you like to travel a little bit too.
I do. Turnkey for sure. I have 1 kid in Saskatoon, 2 in Calgary, and I go to Calgary as much as I can, but I'm kind of in between right now. In this community, it's hard to leave this community. You know that. The fact that I turned 60 this year, Asian don't raisin. No, you can cut that out, right? You can cut that out. You can cut that out. I tell everybody knows that
it's
joke.
Live.
I know. I gotta cut that out. But turning 60 this year, it was a big deal for me. It's like, wow, here I am at 60 and I'm still okay. Like, I'm still coaching in the gym. That's my favorite. That's where I want to be. And tough to leave this community. It really is.
So I had mentioned that the wind woke me up last night. I don't know what time it was, but man, it was loud. And you said, I didn't hear a thing.
Yeah, I'm in the Aurora, 2 bedrooms. I'm hoping my kids come to visit me. That's why I took the 2 bedrooms. Lots of room in there. Didn't hear the wind at all. I just saw the trees moving back and forth. It's very quiet. The in-floor heating is amazing. I haven't turned on my heaters at all. Just the in-floor heating, I keep it at 17. They say seniors should keep it warmer, but I don't. I keep it at 17 because I like it cooler. But it's been amazing. My water bill is like $50. Like, it's been very, very good.
Okay, you're not you're very active. Like you mentioned, you're teaching at the Service Sports Center all the time. I'll see you there teaching badminton.
Mm-hmm.
I see you around the community. You have a lot of friends in this community. I've never seen you out alone in this community. But what is that like when you gather? Like did you not rent the clubhouse the other day?
Yeah, I brought 3 of my besties here, and we brought in food. And we cooked a little bit, played a game, played pool, and they loved it. They loved it. This is where they picture themselves in the future for sure. Yeah, I coach about 6 or 7 teams a year, mostly volleyball and badminton. And I brag about this all the time while I'm here.
Are
for
you
sure.
here at the clubhouse every day?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. But 2 or 3 times a month. Yeah, which is good.
Have you met new people? Like, has this introduced you to some new people?
100%. There's like 3 or 4 people I already know that are here, and I love that. Everyone's so nice. And as seniors, we clean up after ourselves. We're all clean. Like, this is spotless all the time.
I can't imagine the food that comes out of that kitchen.
Oh, it's
right?
it's a commercial kitchen. 2 of everything in there. Just, it's phenomenal.
Were you a little nervous moving in? Was it a little daunting at first to go, I got to right size?
Yes, absolutely. It's a new chapter in my life. I never thought I'd be doing this alone, but I have a ton of friends, ton of people that I know that help me out all the time. Whatever I need, they're always here for me. Yeah, being in that clubhouse has been so easy. I've had lots of visitors over there.
Did it hit you right away when you moved in? I think I'm going to like this.
Yes, for sure. I tell them, come visit the senior crib. I call it the crib all the time, the senior crib. So come on over, So I've had a lot of visitors. Yeah.
I love that you've met new people too, because at some point I know when I walk around, Lloyd, somebody say, well, you know everybody. No, I don't. But I do love meeting new people.
Absolutely.
And I know you're the same way. And you're right. This is Lloydminster is a different community. It's different than anywhere you're going to live. And it is hard to leave. And I feel I'm so thankful that this community came together to keep people like Diane Gow in it. Like it really has made a difference because you make a difference. I hope you know that.
I appreciate that, Kurt. I just try to be myself. And my New Year's resolution this year is to tell as many people how much I love them. Because as I walk on this earth, I'm going to help and tell people I love them as much as I can. That's my goal this year. So, yeah.
So do you use the exercise equipment all the time?
Yeah, I should. Yeah. I'm going to get I'm busy right now, but I definitely will be in there. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And I think you're bringing more equipment. Sorry.
Yeah,
so,
they are.
Yeah, so it's good.
Absolutely, they are. And pickleball, is that your thing too? Because I know you're the badminton person, right?
Yeah. So badminton has the same footwork as pickleball. I just don't get the kitchen. I'm always stepping in the kitchen and I lose that point.
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I can't wait to use those pickleball courts. I'm hoping to host a tournament here. So it'll be amazing. It'll be amazing. Yeah.
Thanks, Diane. Appreciate you giving us some of your time. Unless there's something else that I don't want to cut you off. I don't want to cut you short.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
You definitely recommend it though.
Absolutely. 100%. Yeah.
Thanks, Diane. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Kurt.
So once again, it is the grand opening of this beautiful clubhouse this afternoon from 2 to 5. You are invited. 3211 72nd Avenue. And you can come down this afternoon. The ribbon cutting at 2:30 this afternoon. There'll be some snacks. And once again, as Nicole was saying, there will be some villas open. And then if you'd like to come back and book a private tour and maybe you've got some questions that I didn't ask that you're wondering about, that's certainly Nicole can answer those for you. As for us, we'll be back with you on Tuesday, and Shane Peters will join us to talk about the Junior Rustlers Outdoor Winter Classic next Saturday at the Synovus Energy Hub. There will be 3 outdoor games next Saturday, and I will be announcing those 3 games. So looking forward to that. It couldn't be this weekend, of course, when it's like -7. It has to be next weekend when the forecast is like -24. But we'll tell you all about it when we see you on Tuesday. And we hope to see you here this afternoon at Wellings of Lloydminster.